You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Laconia High School in Rosendale. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And tonight it is a showdown between two of the state's best. The Golden Beavers on the road to take on the two-time defending Division IV state champion, Laconia Spartans. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the gym. I'm joined on site by Aiden Voigt, our videographer and engineer for the Daily Dodge TV stream. Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios, engineering our radio simulcast. This broadcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Glad to have you with us on this Monday night. This is a dandy of a matchup. It's Beaver Dam and Laconia. The Golden Beavers at 14-4 on the year. They currently are the number 5 team in the Division II WisSports.net coaches poll. Meanwhile, Laconia, number 3 in Division III in that same survey. The Spartans are the two-time defending Division IV state champions. They won it all last year and also in 2023. They also have a couple of state runner-up finishes in both 2019 and 2022. So we're talking two storied programs here. Laconia with what they've done recently, and of course Beaver Dam. Everybody knows about the 3 consecutive titles that they won not too long ago, and they qualified for a 4th state tournament before COVID wiped it out. That's exactly what Laconia is trying to do this year. They're trying to three-peat, although they have moved up to Division III this season largely because of the tournament performance factors that the WIA employs. But in talking with head coach Chris Morgan, he said their enrollment really was right around the cutoff anyways. So, but they are now in Division III, and they come into this one at 14-2. So we have two 14-win teams here tonight. Laconia is led by Tierney Madigan, 18 points a game. There's actually 4 players all averaging in double figures for the Spartans. Finley Morgan, she is a sophomore, 5'8" sophomore, averaging just over 14 a game. Aubrey Leonard, a senior, averages 12 points a game, and so does Peyton Morgan. She is also a senior. So this is a very, very deep Laconia team, very senior-laden, and that's why a lot of folks are excited about this team possibly getting back and going for that three-peat. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam, Natea Donaldson still leads the way, leading the team in scoring at just under 20 a game. Of course, if you were tuned in on Saturday afternoon when Beaver Dam was down in Fort Atkinson, you may recall that Natea Donaldson hit a personal milestone in that game. She scored 20, and she hit 1,000 career points with the 20 that she scored on Saturday. So it was a special moment. Neat to see her teammates mobbing her afterwards. I joked that her teammates seemed more excited about it than she did because Natea Donaldson is such a humble player. You know, she's very good, but as Coach always says, she doesn't always act like it. Emma Jalka, 10 points a game for Beaver Dam, is having a great season. And you've also got Lucy Gonzalez at 8 points per ball game, and Shea Marie Ashley about 6 points a game. So there is an awful lot of talent on both sides of the ledger here tonight, and this should be a great atmosphere in this gym. The gym here, if you're listening on the radio, you can't see it. This is a sunken gym. It's a smaller and older facility. The fans are right on top of you, and so when this place gets packed and the crowd gets into it, it is loud, it is electric, it is a riveting atmosphere. So if you're watching on Daily Dodge TV, you'll be able to see it. those of you on the radio side can kind of imagine what I'm talking about here. But that is the matchup we've got. It's going to be a good one, and right now we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. When we come back, you'll hear comments from TJ Julka, the head coach of Beaver Dam. Right after this break, we'll take a 1-minute break and back after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
Welcome back inside Laconia High School. Mike Tronson standing by once again with TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, very short turnaround from your game on Saturday. We're going to talk about Laconia in just a second, but I just want to go back to Saturday just briefly. I know we talked about it after the game, but again, you can't say it enough. What a special moment it was for Natea Donaldson to get 1,000 career points. And, she, I think I mentioned it after the game, but the rest of the team almost looked more excited about it than she did.
Yeah, again, she's such a special player. Definitely, I agree with you that the other girls are more excited than she is. She's just really low key. But again, she's such a great player to coach. Largely due to that. I mean, she doesn't act like she's great, even though she is. She can do so many things on the basketball court, and she just acts like she's one of the other kids, and everybody loves her for that.
We talked before that game about the fact that you had some tough games coming up both in and out of conference, and that potentially could have been one of those, so-called trap games. But you know what? Your girls did what they were supposed to do. They went out and they took care of business. I mean, it was pretty much all business in that game, and as a coach, that's what you want to see, isn't it? Oh,
most definitely. You got to make sure you don't stub your toe on one that and coach should get. And coach speak, no one wants to ever talk about you should get one, but I mean there are certain ones when record-wise, just using that, they're well under 500. It's a team that we feel like we should handle. They're young, younger than us. Mm-hmm. So definitely is something that that is in the back of your mind, especially with these games coming up. These are everything else this year now is all teams that are very, very good. So. Great to be able to play that way going into the playoffs. But there's danger there to get into a losing streak. So, we're gonna play this one game at a time and just play hard and see where the chips fall.
Because you played Saturday and were off yesterday, being Sunday, you didn't even really have a practice in between that game and this game. So I imagine that this is probably this team, Laconia, that they've been on your radar, and you've been preparing for them at times throughout the course of the season, haven't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the coaching staff especially. We did some stuff. The girls, we showed film. And again, when you're talking about playing against really good teams, it's not like they're doing things that we haven't seen before. Mm-hmm. Frankly, they just do it a lot better than other teams do. So, like, when they run their trap, they're really good at it. When they shoot, they're really good at it. So, it hasn't been like this is something that we've never ever seen before. It's just the execution of it that will likely be, if not the best we've seen all year, one of the top 2 or 3.
I was going to ask you, who or what concerns you most? It's got to be hard to point to the roster, and there isn't just one. I mean, they've got 4 girls alone averaging in double figures. There's talent all up and down this roster. It's got to be hard to point in and zero in on just 1 or 2 kids because they're all good.
Oh, for sure. So a team like this, it's very difficult when they're as deep as they are. It's really the depth is the scariest part. We played teams I think of Oostburg. That's really top heavy. They got 2 or 3 players who are really good, and then everybody else is kind of more mortal in quotes, right? They're kind of normal. This is a little different. They have a lot of scorers. And if you're averaging 10, that means there's been games where some of these girls that are only averaging 10 probably scored 20. And maybe a game where they only scored 3 or 4. This team in its depth, is similar to where, those Beaver Dam teams that won a bunch of state championships. Mm-hmm. You had girls that could have on other teams been scoring in the 20s, and then none of them did because there's only one basketball to go around, and they shared it well. And this team is like that too. They're unselfish. They just play basketball the right way.
As you look at the matchups, are there any out there that you go, well, maybe here we might have an advantage, or we can try to exploit it? It's probably tough to say that, but anything that you noticed maybe on film that you might be able to take advantage of?
Again, their execution is really strong, and from a physicality standpoint, you can tell that they're top end players, with the exception of one. They have the younger Morgan girl, right, who's still a really great player, but the other ones are all seniors, so they're physically big and strong and fast. We're gonna be giving away height, and we're gonna be giving away athleticism probably at every position.
Well, you mentioned that this is a game that you're not backing away from it, and you wanted to schedule games like this because it tests you and it prepares you for the upcoming playoffs, and the theory is it makes you better. Am I right?
Oh, for sure. Again, the good news about a game like this is it's non-conference, so it doesn't hurt you in the conference standings. And honestly, this late in the season, it's also a team that you're not going to see it. You can't see in the playoffs. So it's a really kind of the best of both worlds. You play a really great team, but you also, at the same time, there's not a big downside to, I'm not going to show them too much, or this is a team we're going to see in a month. So that's all good things. That's kind of why teams, when you start scheduling, you look towards the end of the season. You want to schedule teams like, I don't want to schedule Division II teams. I want Division I and Division III or 4 or 5 if they're really good. So that way we're not going to see them, and it's different. So that's what you really want.
Should be a fun atmosphere in here tonight. This is, you and I were talking about it off the air. This is an older gym. It's got some charm. It's got the sunken gym with the balcony, and everybody's right on top of you, it seems, because it's small. Should be kind of a fun atmosphere, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a fun atmosphere, especially if we're in the game and we're winning, right? Like, yeah. There's always a piece of that, right? Like, in conference, one of the schools that's kind of like that is like Monona Grove, and I know as a spectator over the years, there is a different feeling there, even as a spectator, where it's kind of like, you can feel the energy in the room. Mm-hmm. So I haven't coached a game here yet, except in youth stuff, which is different. But in that case, my assumption is it's going to feel that way, and there'll be some energy from the crowd and from the building. So yeah, you're not talking here in these big caverns that we get now, right? That's interesting.
TJ, I wish you and the girls a lot of good luck tonight. As always, thanks for your time. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike, and go Beavers.
All right, TJ Julka, he's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Shop the pin!
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywwiggly.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
The Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to its strategic plan and actions that result in growth and achievement for students in our community. For more information on the school's success plans and the strategic efforts grounded in supporting academic excellence and social-emotional fortitude, please visit our website or contact your child's principal. Back inside Laconia High School, Mike Tronson alongside Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski, back at the 1430 studios. Bruce Kaufman is on site. He's our rules expert tonight as we get you set for a monster showdown between the Beaver Dam girls and Laconia. It's the Golden Beavers and the Spartans. Don't forget, make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. We're just about ready to have the introductions of these two teams. We'll be underway here in just a couple of moments. Good crowd on hand here, as we expected that there would be. And as I mentioned earlier during our pregame show, that when this place is full of spectators, it gets loud, it gets electric, and it really is a fun time. So those of you on the Daily Dodge TV stream can see where we're at, but for those of you on radio, just kind of imagine it's a sunken gym. We're up in the balcony here overlooking this gym, and it's a nice perch to be up here and looking down. But we're just waiting for the national anthem, and then we'll have the starting lineups for you and get this game underway. Beaver Dam, of course, playing on Saturday, and Laconia last played on Thursday. We'll pause now, but keep it here as we honor America with the national anthem. A rousing rendition of our national anthem here at Laconia. Time for the starting lineups. First, for the Laconia Spartans, coached by Chris Morgan. The guards are Finley Morgan, 5'8" sophomore, along with Tierney Madigan, a 5'9" senior, Aubrey Leonard, 5'8" and a senior, and Peyton Morgan, a 5'10" senior. Rounding out the starters for Laconia at forward is Ava Engel, 5'10" and a senior. So again, for the Spartans, it's Finley Morgan, Tierney Madigan, Aubrey Leonard, Peyton Morgan, and Ava Engel. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by T.J. Julka. The guards include Shea Marie Ashley, 5'6" junior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'7" junior, and Natea Donaldson, 5'9" and a junior. Forwards are Lucy Gonzalez, a 5'9" sophomore, along with Abby Gutconnect, a junior at 6 feet tall. Again, for the Golden Beavers, Shea Marie Ashley, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Lucy Gonzalez, and Abby Gutconnect. For those of you listening on radio and you can't see it, the Beavers are in their green jerseys and shorts tonight with the white numbers and some yellow trim, and the Laconia Spartans in their home white jerseys and shorts with green lettering and trim. In the first half, Beaver Dam goes left to right across your radio dial. That means that Laconia goes right to left across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV screen. Don't forget, you can send an email during the game tonight. The email box is open as per usual. sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name and where you're tuned in from, who you're rooting for, and we will definitely give you a shout out during this broadcast tonight. The players have been introduced, and we're going to get this game underway. Natea Donaldson, of course, joining the 1,000-point club on Saturday. Her older sister, Jada, who plays at UW Milwaukee's in the house tonight. I didn't get a chance to speak with her, but she walked by as we were going on the air, and I gave her a wave, and so nice to see her here. Abby Gutknecht will jump at its center for the Golden Beavers, and Peyton Morgan will do the honors for Laconia. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air. Tap controlled by the Golden Beavers, and Emma Jelka has it knocked out of her hands, and it's a turnover right away. And here come the Spartans just like that. Aubrey Leonard, guarded by Donaldson, sends it left side. Pass taken by Tierney Madigan. Quick pass to the right side. Morgan fires it around the horn left side. Now here's Leonard, Aubrey Leonard around the horn right side. Madigan into the corner. Now sends it out, cross court. Here's a three on the way. It is no good for Ava Engel, fighting for the rebound. And what do we got? We're going the other way. It's going to be Beaver Dam basketball, so that took all of 28 seconds. And it is scoreless, but again, we're barely underway here. Glad you're with us on Daily Dodge TV and also along the radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Gutknecht in the lane, trying to go up with it, got fouled. And I believe Madigan is the guilty party, and she is. Tierney Madigan is quite the player, as we talked about, as Gutknecht goes to the line. Abby Gutknecht, her first free throw is off the back rim, no good. Gutknecht averages about 5 a game, 66% from the line. Tierney Madigan averaging 18 points a game. She's the leading scorer on this team. She's also the leading scorer in program history as Gutknecht drains that free throw to make it 1-0 Beaver Dam. She's the all-time leading scorer. She has over 1,400 points in her career here at Laconia, and she's undecided. She has not decided on where she's going to play college ball. She's actually turned down a couple of Division I offers. Here is a three in the corner. That is no good for Finley Morgan. Offensive rebound, that's Peyton Morgan. And so it's a reload here for the Spartans. Little hesitation move in the lane. Little floaters up and in, and that is Aubrey Leonard getting the Spartans on the board. 2-1 Laconia on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Minute and 12 seconds gone by here in this opening stanza. Here's a pass down low. That is Donaldson. Got behind the defense and banks it home on the left doorstep. Donaldson gets the first field goal for the Golden Beavers, who lead it 3-2, and we're just about a minute and a half into the contest. Nice pass to a cutting Madigan. Layup is good. Oh, Tierney Madigan. Great cut to the hole. And her teammates found her. 4-3, Laconia leads. We're a minute and 40 seconds into the game. Here is Lucy Gonzalez kicking it out. Left side, Gutknecht in three-point land. One hands it back to Ashley. Going cross court. There's Jelka on the right wing. Into the lane she goes. Sends it back out. NBA 3, Gonzalez. It's an air ball, and Gutknecht could not save it from going out of bounds. And so Laconia is going to get the ball right back. We're not quite 2 minutes in. And there is a 4-3 lead for the home team on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Driving is Finley Morgan to the free throw line. Shea Marie Ashley was there to greet her and is going to get called for contact. First team foul on Beaver Dam, and the team fouls are even at 1. Madigan sending it out right side. Here is Morgan, Finley Morgan. Back to the right wing. Here's a drive into the lane. Now it's kicked out. Left corner. That's Ava Engel. Engel whips it back to the corner for Finley Morgan. Up to Engel again as they play catch. On the near wing side. Finley Morgan to Madigan for 3 on the left side. She missed it off the back rim. Rebound for Emma Jelka. All right, a 1-point lead for Laconia. Beaver Dam has the rock. We're a couple of minutes in, 2.5 to be exact. Donaldson, top of the key. Hesitation move on the dribble. Underhand flip. Gonzalez into the lane. Bounce pass down low. Bobbled by Ashley. Then she went up with it and got blocked out of bounds by Peyton Morgan, who was standing behind her. Beaver Dam will keep possession. And Ashley's on the baseline over to our right, and she will throw it in for the Golden Beavers. Bounce pass in, left side. It was not loose. Donaldson went up with it, missed the shot, And the rebound pulled down by Engel. Now back the other way. This is Aubrey Leonard. Bounce pass to Madigan. Whips it out of the left corner. Round the horn they go. Up to the top of the key. Back the other way. Here's Madigan in the left corner. Sends it over to Engel. Engel between the circles. Out on the right side for Leonard. High on the right. She's going to drive. Leonard into the lane. Found a seam. Off the glass. Aubrey Leonard. Great drive. 6-3. Laconia doubling up Beaver Dam on the one call. That's all scoreboard. 14:39 to go in this opening stanza. Here's a steal. Ashley got her pocket picked. They throw it ahead. Majolka was able to retrieve it and take it away from Finley Morgan. They were trying to spring her after the steal, but led her a little bit too far, and that meant Jolka was able to get the errant ball, and now a pass is intercepted. Look out as they throw it ahead, and Jolka tipped it. It's still loose, bouncing around like a pinball. Where's it going? It's going to be Laconia ball, I believe, and it will be. So we've got a substitute here. In for the Golden Beavers is Jolie Dronick, 5'7" sophomore. It's a drive. Madigan whips it right side. Engel, a deep three. Yes. Or was that Morgan? Let's see. Was that Engel? Was that three? Or was that Morgan? It was three. Okay. Wanted to make sure it wasn't Morgan. Engel gets the three. 9-3 is the score. Laconia is up by 6. Ashley just inside the center circle. Bounce pass left side for Jolka in three-point land. Towards the free throw line. Nice pass to a cutting Dronick. Shot was off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Peyton Morgan. Engel right back to Peyton Morgan. Long three from the parking lot. Off the rim, no. Ashley got the rebound out near the free throw line. Ashley across the timeline. Back into the front court. Now settles things down here. 13:24 and counting left in the opening stanza. 9-3 lead. Here's Gonzalez floating up. No good. Dronick the rebound. High off the glass. Her shot won't go. And the Spartans take it back. Leonard got the rebound over to Madigan. Tierney Madigan. Hesitation. Now she goes into the block, and there was contact on the floor. Tierney Madigan draws the contact. And this is going to be our second foul on the Golden Beavers. First personal on Natea Donaldson. And checking in for Laconia, Molly Duell, 5'7" senior. She corrals the inbounds pass and one-hands it right side. That's Finley Morgan giving it now to Leonard. Back to Morgan. Finley tries a three right side. Swish. Finley Morgan, 36% from behind the arc. She averages 14 a game, and she makes it a 12-3 lead for Laconia with 12:45 and counting left until intermission. Now this team, they can shoot really well, as we're seeing already. Three at the other end. Ashley, that's off the rim, no good. Donaldson got the offensive board. Whips it to Jolka, bounce pass Dronick, bobbled it, and it was knocked loose, and it was going out of bounds, but it was saved to Duell by her teammate. That was Leonard that saved it. Duell to Engel, back to the top of the key. Three ball, no good for Leonard. Rebound was tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds over at the Beaver Dam bench. It will go back to the Golden Beavers. 12:16 left in this first half, and on the one call, that's all scoreboard. It is a 12-3 lead in favor of Laconia. Again, feel free to shoot us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. If you're tuned in tonight, we'd love to hear from you. This is Jolka to Gonzalez, round the horn, right side. There's Ashley. Pump fake. Back to Donaldson, top of the key. Donaldson on the dribble, behind the back dribble. Now a shot at the free throw line, I should say. She parries it. Nice move by Natea Donaldson. She's got 4. Badly needed bucket there. It's now a 12-5 Laconia lead with 11:48 and counting left in the first half. Pass, almost was bobbled by Duell. She saved it. Over to Morgan. Three is rounding out. No, it was Engel, rather, that missed the three. But an offensive rebound for Peyton Morgan. Now another three on the way. That's off the rim, no good for Finley Morgan. And Madigan got the offensive board, but then as she was falling out of bounds, she threw it up, kind of a prayer, hoping a teammate would get there. And instead it went out of bounds near the scorer's table. So it's Beaver Dam with possession. 11:26 and counting left in the first half here at Laconia High School in Rosendale. First time I've been up here for a game in a long time. They're doing a lot of renovations here at this school, but this gym is going to largely remain the same. new bleachers and a new floor by next year, though. 3-ball, Jolka off the rim, it's no good. Donaldson tracks down the rebound in the right corner. And she will drive through traffic. What a move by Donaldson, but it goes off the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Spartans as Peyton Morgan feeds Finley. Morgan and Peyton and Finley are going to play catch now a little bit. Now they find Madigan high on the right, guarded very closely by Shea Marie Ashley. Bounce pass to a cutting Madigan. Madigan spins in the block, puts it up. It's no good. Jolka got the defensive rebound. All right, 7-point deficit for the Golden Beavers, who have possession. Deep three, Jolka. That's a little bit short. And the rebound for Tierney Madigan. Throws it ahead and knocked out of bounds by Ashley to prevent maybe an uncontested layup for Duell, who was the intended target on that pass. So Duell will inbound for Laconia on the baseline over to our left and gets to Madigan. Tierney Madigan round the horn, circles the wagons, and lays it up and in. She's got 4. 14-5 now, 9-point lead Laconia on the one call that's all scoreboard as we approach the 10-minute mark and counting of the first half. Non-conference game tonight between two of the state's best. Laconia looking for a third straight state championship this season. They've won the last 2 D4 titles, but this year they're up in Division III. Beaver Dam, of course, still in Division II, looking to make some noise of their own in D2. And there's a ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by Laconia. I ran into the legend that is Tim White today. I was at the gas station, and Tim White happened to be there, and hadn't seen that guy in a long time. Tim, he's a regular viewer on Daily Dodge TV, and usually when he's watching the grandkids, he said. Here's a 3-ball no good for Gook Connect and the rebound for Finley Morgan. So, Tim, if you're tuned in tonight, great to see you today, buddy. I'm glad all is well with you. Here's a 3-ball, and it is good. Aubrey Leonard from downtown Rosendale. Timeout, Beaver Dam, 30-second timeout. It's brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. Let's take a 30-second break. Back in 30 on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
On the Gruber Law Office's one call that's all scoreboard. Beaver Dam ball off the timeout, working left to right. Gonzalez, right wing side, pump fake, on the dribble now. Sends it over to Gook Connect, round the horn. There's Jolka on the left side. Jolka, nice pass to a cutting Dronik, who catches, shoots off the glass and scores. Great pass by Jolka. Nice assist, and Jolie Dronik driving on the right side. That's a great cut, 17-7. Here's a 3 at the other end, off the rim, no good. Finley Morgan and Lucy Gonzalez got the rebound. So it's a 10-point lead now for Laconia. Beaver Dam can cut the deficit down to single digits on this possession. Gonzalez into the lane. That shot is wide of the intended target, but she got fouled. And Lucy Gonzalez with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line, where she's about 66% on the season. She's been averaging just under 8 points a game. She had 15 the other day in the win at Fort Atkinson. And the first of 2 is short. It's off the front of the rim. More subs here as Ava Engel returns for Laconia. Shea Marie Ashley returning for Beaver Dam after a short rest. One more for Lucy. Gonzalez, second one is good. She got 1 of 2, 17-8. As the lead is 9 for the Spartans. 8:35 and counting left in the first half. Leonard whips it to the right corner. Sent out of there by Peyton Morgan. Now they go up to Madigan for 3. It is good. Oh, my. Tierney Madigan with a 3-ball, 20-8. This Laconia team can shoot the lights out. And That just is one example there of many. 20-8 now. Here is Gonzalez into the lane. Gonzalez spins, puts it up, missed it, got her own rebound, put back, no. Ball is still loose. Rebound tipped out to Gukanek. Right side, Gonzalez sidesteps a defender, steps inside the bubble, and she hits the 17-footer. That's a nice bucket there for Gonzalez to make it 20-10 Laconia. 7:50 and counting left in the first half on your one call, that's all scoreboard. This is Ava Engel sending it right side for Madigan. Tierney Madigan, little lob pass right back to Engel. Now Duel in the right corner, guarded by Gukanek. There's a post lob. On the baseline, kicked out of there. Round the horn, left side, Ava Engel has it along the near sideline, sends it over to Aubrey Leonard. She's going to find a baseline opening. She went and missed the layup, and Beaver Dam's got it back the other way off the miss. Now the C's parted. There was nobody there. She just went baseline but couldn't finish. That's a break for the Golden Beavers. Julka trying to go baseline. Double team out to Gonzalez. Round the horn. Gukanek for three. Bullseye! That's Abby Gukanek. That's a huge three. And it's 20-13. Beaver Dam back within 7. 7 minutes to go in the half. Leonard flips it to Duel. 3-point land left of the circle. Now back up to Madigan, high on the right. She'll drive, giving it to Leonard again. Leonard finds her teammate Engel in the corner. 3-ball, no. Rebound. They fight for it. Jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to be Laconia basketball as the arrow is pointing over to the left, which means it's Spartans basketball. And they'll inbound on the baseline over to our left. Inbounds pass. Madigan has it. Tierney Madigan giving it to Engel. She was being hassled but maintained possession. 6:35 to go in the half. Post feed right side. Madigan kicks it out. Long three on the way. Oh, and it's good for Peyton Morgan. Wow, that one from the hot dog stand. 23-13, back to a 10-point Laconia lead. Oh, my. 6:17 to go and counting here in this opening half. Gonzalez lobs it out to Julka. She's going to go baseline. Now pops a shot. That one is off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Who's got it? It's going to be Finley Morgan. And Finley Morgan straight ahead on the dribble. Now to Leonard. She'll try another deep three. It's off the mark. It's no good. Donaldson has the carom over on this near side as she brings it back the other way. And she's bumped promptly by Aubrey Leonard. And that'll be a foul on Leonard. That is her first. It's the third team foul. We have not had very many fouls in this first half. 5 combined fouls, 3 on Laconia, 2 on Beaver Dam. And as Bruce Kaufman, our rules expert, said, when you have 2 really good defensive teams, you don't have a lot of fouls usually. That's very true. That's very true. Ashley giving it to Julka, right over to Gonzalez for 3 on the wing. It's off the rim, no. Rebound, Madigan has it. Tierney Madigan up the left wing side. Pass to the left corner. Here's a 3. It is no good for Peyton Morgan. Rebound, Donaldson. Peyton Morgan missed. Donaldson got it. Natea spinning into the lane, and she got fouled from behind. That's Leonard again, I believe. Aubrey Leonard will pick up number 2, and that's team foul number 4. 5:22 left to go first half. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Hey, we got an email coming in. I'll get to that in just a moment. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to chime in. Donaldson driving through traffic. What a cut. And she goes in on the right side for 2 more. Natea Donaldson up to 6 points. 23-15. Beaver Dam's within 8. 5:08 and counting left until the break. There's a drive and a shot high off the glass. No good for Peyton Morgan. Rebound is grabbed by Dronick. Yeah, Beaver Dam can cut into the deficit a little bit more here on this possession. Ashley's at the top of the silo. Backs up a little bit. Still on the dribble. Now Ashley firing it right side. Julka, here's a deep 3. In and out, no good. It's starting to go down, but it's spit back out. Peyton Morgan ahead to Madigan. And then we had a kick ball. Madigan's pass went off of Julka's foot. And so they blow the whistle. We've got a substitute here in for Beaver Dam. Breland Dassler, 6-foot sophomore, checks in for head coach T.J. Julka. Inbounds pass taken by Duel. One hands it right side for Engel. Ava Engel now. Bounce pass to a cutting Madigan. Oh, right behind the D. Great bounce pass to a cutting Madigan. She's got 9 points, 25-15. Spartans by 10 with 4:21 to go first half. Travel on Ashley. She was being guarded very closely by Peyton Morgan. $4:19 left in the half. Mentioned we got an email that says, watching from home with the family, listening to Mike and rooting on the Golden Beavers. Long live Greg Style. That's Brad Rohde, who says, let's go BD. Shot is up, no good for Peyton Morgan. Offensive rebound, Madigan. Off the glass, Madigan scores. Brad, thanks for the email. Appreciate it. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to chime in with an email during the game. I had dinner on Saturday night with Greg Style and his lovely wife, and Mike and Vicky call. Here's a shot up and in for Donaldson. Greg and Julie and Mike and Vicky, they all had to put up with me at dinner on Saturday night. We had a good time. 3:32 to go in the first half. 10-point lead, Laconia, 27-17. And a drive into the lane. Shot is up off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Dassler couldn't get it. Now Duell, right baseline. Knocking over Julka. That's an offensive foul on Molly Duell. And so Beaver Dam will get it back. 3:20 to go in the half. It's a 10-point Laconia lead. Beaver Dam has cut it to single digits a couple of times, but every time they do, Laconia will knock down another shot or two and stretch it back to double digits. This is Julka. Julka off a screen. Pass right side. Gonzalez into the lane. Near the free throw line, kicks it back to Julka for three. Yes! Emma Julka knocking down the three ball. That's her first bucket. She shoots 32% from behind the arc, averaging 10 a game, and it's 27-20. Beaver Dam's within 7 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Tip ball, but saved by Morgan. Peyton Morgan to Finley Morgan. Now back to the left corner. Peyton and Finley just playing catch there. Nice pass down low. Here's Engel off the glass, and she was in the right spot to take that pass. Scores again, 29-20. Engel's up to 5 points tonight. 9-point lead Spartans. This is a baseline drive. Goot Connect is up, missed the shot, rimmed out, rebound Ava Engel. Madigan back to Finley Morgan near the top of the key. Underhands it over to Engel. Ava Engel to Finley. She'll try a left side three. Nope, it's off the rim. Long rebound. Donaldson got there first. Donaldson 1-on-3 the other way. Stops. Pull-up jumper is no good. Off the rim, rebound for Peyton Morgan. Peyton Morgan, pass is tipped out of bounds by Emma Julka. Now Laconia will keep possession with 1:50 to go in this first half. And on the one call, that's all scoreboard. It is Laconia 29, Beaver Dam 20. Lob pass, Engel, double team near the right block, sends it up top. And a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Chris Morgan and Laconia. This timeout again brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam underneath that red awning. They've been in business for 166 years. Well, the Beaver Dam area is a great place to raise a family for many reasons. A top-notch educational experience is one of those. Did you know that Beaver Dam is home to some of the best-performing elementary schools in the state? Multiple elementary schools exceed expectations in state performance metrics. One of them ranks in the top 3% of all K-5 elementary schools across the state. Now, to learn more about how to make sure your child has access to the best opportunities in the region, visit our website, www.bdusd.org, or follow us on Facebook. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski, Bruce Kaufman, Laconia High School. And our score with 1:39 left in the first half, Laconia 29, Beaver Dam 20. It's Laconia basketball. Spartans by 9 as we are getting late here in the first half. Post feed, Madigan. Triple team kicked it out. Engel finds Finley Morgan on the right wing. Back to the right corner for Engel, who's down there. Pass to Madigan. Double team to the block. Spins out of it. Shot might have been partially blocked. And Ashley has the deflection. Good defense on Madigan there. Here is Ashley through traffic. Sidearm pass and dug out on the sideline by Gonzalez. Back to Ashley, now to Gonzalez again. She's into the lane. Over to the left side, Goot Connect. Baseline move. Found a seam, and she's fouled. That's going to go on Madigan. Trying to block Goot Connect. So Tierney Madigan picks up her second, 6th team foul. And Abby Goot Connect is at the charity stripe for the Golden Beavers, and the first one is good for Goot Connect. She now has 5 points. She was 1 of 2 on her first trip to the line earlier tonight. She had a 3-point basket a little while ago. And now one more free throw pending for Abby Goot Connect. Next one's on the way. In and out. Rebound, Madigan has it for the Spartans. 1 minute to go first half. 29-21, 8-point lead for the Spartans. Donaldson guarding Madigan near the timeline. Man-to-man defense here, Beaver Dam. This is Duel. Guarded by Donaldson, whips it over to Engel. 40 seconds left in the half. Clock running. Here's a drive and a little sidestep move. Finley Morgan, great move to go in for 2, and it's 31-21 Laconia. 27 seconds left until the break. Goot Connect, right sideline. And now gives it to Ashley towards the free throw line. Pushes it out to Dronick, Jolie Dronick. Top of the key, 10 seconds left in the half. Dronick, back to Goot Connect, near wing. 6 seconds. She'll try a long 3. It is off the rim, no good. Donaldson the rebound, trying to get it. Put it up at the horn. Yeah, she got it to go right before the horn. So Donaldson's putback is good, and we've got an 8-point game at halftime here in Rosendale. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. At the break, it's Laconia 31 and Beaver Dam 23. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up right after this. We'll take a 4-minute break. Back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
we love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team at Cost Cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Halftime here inside Laconia High School in Rosendale. And on the one call, that's all scoreboard. At the break, it's Laconia 31, Beaver Dam 23. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Don't forget, make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. Let's take a look at the first half scoring summary with the Spartans leading by 8 points at the break. For Laconia, they were paced by Tierney Madigan. She scored 11, including 1 from downtown. So Tierney Madigan leads Laconia. In fact, she leads all scorers in the game with 11 at the break. 7 points for Aubrey Leonard, including 1 from downtown. Finley Morgan and Ava Engel, 5 points each for the Spartans. And Peyton Morgan had a 3, so she finished the half with 3. On the Beaver Dam side of the ledger, Natea Donaldson, 10 points to lead the Golden Beavers. 5 points, I should say, for Abby Goot-Connect, including a 3-point basket. 3 points for Lucy Gonzalez, another 3 for Emma Jalka. She had a triple that she hit. And Jolie Dronick rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam. She finished the half with 2. So an 8-point game. Beaver Dam's certainly still in this thing. Long way to go as we have another half of basketball coming up. Beaver Dam has won 4 in a row coming into this one. Their next game after tonight will be this Thursday when they travel to Milton for a Badger Large Conference game. And, of course, Aiden and I are going to be at Milton on Thursday night for that tilt. And we'll be broadcasting it right here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Our coverage on Thursday night begins at 7 and the opening tip at 7:15. Tomorrow night, I'll be going to Watertown for a Beaver Dam boys basketball game. And that is Beaver Dam and Watertown tomorrow night at 7:15. Now, I think that's a radio-only game tomorrow night. I'll have to double-check that one. But I believe that's going to be 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam exclusive. I think I might have marked that one wrong on my sheet here, but I had it for Daily Dodge TV. But I think that's a radio broadcast tomorrow night, folks, for the Beaver Dam Watertown game. Let's do this. We'll take another break here. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back, get you ready for the second half in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on
Here
our
at Pizza
student
Ranch,
athletes
we'd
in
like
the
to thank our
community, and they
Swedish
want
friends
you
for
on
bringing
their
the
winning
buffet.
team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Moments away from the start of the second half. Laconia 31, Beaver Dam 23 as we get set to start the second half of our non-conference game. And hey, Dan Holman, the legend that is Dan Holman, just emailed the booth. Mike T says, love the pizzazz in your announcing. There's a word that hasn't been used to describe me maybe ever. Still bleeding green and gold. Coach Hallman says, let's go Beavers. Dan, you are the man. I love you, buddy. That's a great word, pizzazz. Nobody ever uses that word, and probably nobody ever will again. So when they're describing me, sports at dailydodge.com. Sports at dailydodge.com if you want to send an email. Yeah, Bruce Kaufman, he says, no, they wouldn't use pizzazz, they'd use pizza is what they This is true. Might have to get some after the game, by the way. All right, Beaver Dam moving right to left in the second half. They've got the ball to start this second stanza, trailing by just 8. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski, and Bruce Kaufman all here with you tonight on the broadcast. Shea Marie Ashley backing up a little bit. Man-to-man defense here for Laconia right now. We're 30 seconds into the half. Sidearm pass, Ashley fakes a 3. Runs into a double. Nice hesitation to get through it. Puts it up. Off the mark, no. Donaldson was grabbing the rebound, but it was knocked away and out of bounds. Now, Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. This is going to be Ashley to toss it in from the left baseline. Bounce pass. Donaldson in the block. Spins. Puts it up. And she got it to go. Natea Donaldson's up to 12 points. And just like that, Beaver Dam's within 6. Good start to the half. 31-25 Spartans lead on your one call, that's all scoreboard. Less than a minute gone by in the second half. Finley Morgan to Engel, back to Finley Morgan. She's going to go into the lane. Off balance shot, it's going to go off the rim. Finley Morgan got the friendly rolls. That one just rattled home. 33-25, Laconia by 8 on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Just underway in the second half. Laconia led it by 8 at the break, and that's the lead right now is 8 points. Julka, baseline move, right side, finishes with a right hand off the glass. Emma Julka with a nice move. That's our Napleton 151 drive of the game, brought to you by our good friends at Napleton 151. 33-27 now, Beaver Dam back within 6. Speaking of a baseline drive, there's a move by Finley Morgan, who found that the seas had parted, and she just took it in strong to score, and 35-27 is our score. Spartans by 8 again. This is Ashley. Round the horn, off the glass, counted, and a foul. Shea Marie Ashley with a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. How about that move there? What a great move by Ashley. It's the and one. The foul was on Engel, her first. It's 35-29. Ashley can cut the deficit down to 5. Free throw off the back rim, no. And the rebound for Aubrey Leonard. But that's all right, still a 6-point game. Beaver Dam back within a half dozen. Long way to go. Beaver Dam has trailed pretty much all the way here. There's a shot up, no, but a foul. And this is going to be Tierney Madigan to the free throw line. The foul was on, Gonzalez, thank you. First free throw's up and good, 36-29. Madigan, as I mentioned in the first half, she's the all-time leading scorer in Laconia program history. She knocks down the second free throw. She is a 3-time All-State selection. She has not decided where she's going to play college ball. Aubrey Leonard is going to play college ball at Roosevelt University. That's where Riley Zarnecki plays softball, is at Roosevelt, I believe. Beaver Dam alum. Here's a 3 by Gutknecht. Money! Abby Gutknecht. Her second 3. 37-32. Beaver Dam's within 5. 2.5 minutes gone, second half. So Aubrey Leonard's going to Roosevelt, and Peyton Morgan's going to Minnesota State. 3 ball off the rim, no. Rebound knocked around. Who's got it? Ashley tipped it to Julka. Beaver Dam's got it. Here they come. Julka, hesitation move. Spinning into the lane, puts a shot up off the glass. No, rebound is going to be knocked to the corner and tracked down by Finley Morgan, who feeds Engel. Throws it ahead, long outlet pass to Madigan, and she gets by Abby Gutknecht. Missed it off the rim. The rebound's out of bounds. Last touch by Donaldson, and it will be Laconia basketball. Exactly 3 minutes gone by in the second stanza. Of course, we talked about Natea Donaldson. Her older sister Jada's here tonight. She plays at UW Milwaukee. Jada does, and I know that Natea already has an offer from UWM. She maybe has another one or two that I'm not aware of, but there's going to be a lot of schools that would love to have her around when she's graduated and moving on to the next level. This is Tierney Madigan giving it now to Peyton Morgan. Engel on the right side kicks it out to Leonard. Aubrey Leonard. Picked up by Gonzalez. Now Madigan. Here's a baseline move on the left side now. Finley Morgan drives out of there. Good defense by Beaver Dam, and Laconia being patient, working it from side to side, but Beaver Dam, that sticky man-to-man D here. And you hear the benches making noise. There's a shot off the glass and in. Aubrey Leonard banks it off the window, 39-32. Well, the patience paid off there because they were able to get a bucket from Leonard. 39-32, 7-point lead on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Loose ball, Donaldson saves it. Triple team, fights through it, lost the dribble. It's out of bounds, and it's going the other way. Oh, my goodness. And we've got a sub as Molly Dool checks back in for Laconia. This is my first look at Laconia, and I'm not sure if this is the norm, but they really have only run about 6 deep tonight. That's about it. That's, these 5 starters, and you can throw in Molly Dool, the 6th man. They're that good, and they play a large majority of the game. I know that Laconia, like a lot of teams, was battling sickness here a few weeks ago and probably had to put some of the reserves in. There's the travel. It's going back to Beaver Dam. A lot of teams were battling that. Yep, I got it. Thank you, Bruce. And so they probably had to put some of those subs in a little bit more often in those cases. But Chris Morgan telling me, no, we're pretty healthy now. Chris Morgan, I asked him before the game, I said, how many years is the head coach for you? He goes, I don't know, 12, maybe 13 years to drive by Julka off the glass. No. Donaldson fighting for the rebound. Got it. And wait a minute. On the floor, we've got a foul. And it's going to go on Peyton Morgan. That is her first and the second team foul. Yeah, Chris Morgan says, I don't know, 12, maybe 13 years. It all runs together. And I just laughed at him. I said, well, okay, we get the idea, Coach. He's done a heck of a job. I mean, he's had unbelievable talent on this team, but talent alone, you gotta have the right leadership, and he and his staff have done a tremendous job here. TJ Julka and his staff are doing a great job so far this year. We've got a jump ball. Jump ball as it was forced loose, and it's going to go back to Laconia. Talked about how TJ Julka, his staff includes several former Beaver Dam players, and that's huge to bring back players who experienced, the culture of winning in this program when they were in high school. Drive, missed it. Leonard got her own rebound, though, and kicks it back out. Here's a long three for Engel. Oh, from the hot dog stand. Ava Engel makes it 42-32. Laconia, 12:20 and counting left in the ball game. On your one call, that's all scoreboard. Julka, a deep three. It's short. Gonzalez, the rebound. Floats one up. Yes, count it, and one. Lucy Gonzalez with an and one. 42-34. She'll step to the line and shoot one. Lucy Gonzalez, 3 points in the first half. The average is just under 8 a game. The foul was the second personal on Peyton Morgan, third team foul. And Gonzalez trying to complete that old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw's up. Free throw is good for Lucy. But yeah, TJ Julka, he's got Megan Call on his staff. You've got Layla Ashley and Bella Astreicher. That's just huge to have those young ladies on the staff that were recently in this program and were players and experienced this culture of winning. They know what it's like to compete, and they can pass that down to the next generation. Three ball on the way. No good for Leonard. Donaldson corrals the rebound through the center circle. Little hesitation move now to the arc, and she pops a three. It's missed short, and the rebound for Tierney Madigan. Madigan back the other way as traffic goes by, feeds Engel over to Finley Morgan. Long three, and she got it from the parking lot. Finley Morgan shot that one from Waupun, and it's 45-35. Are you kidding me? They're just not bashful about shooting threes. They'll pull up from just about anywhere on the floor, and they'll nail them. 10-point game, approaching the 11-minute mark and counting of the second half. Julka going right baseline, travel on Julka. There was traffic down there, and she ran into it. Timeout on the floor, Beaver Dam, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Alrighty, Laconia inbounding after the Beaver Dam timeout. Spartans lead 45-35 over the Golden Beavers on the one call. That's all scoreboard. I misspoke earlier. That Beaver Dam Watertown boys game tomorrow night, that's on Daily Dodge TV. That is going to be video streamed on Daily Dodge TV tomorrow night. Wally Lukashinsky is going to come down and join me for that one. He's going to take care of things. Aiden's got a hockey assignment tomorrow night. So, Aiden, you and I will regroup on Thursday then. All right, Laconia with the ball. 10:45 to go in the game. Beaver Dam's gotten it to within 5 in this second half, but right now back down by 10 again. Every time Beaver Dam makes a little run, then Laconia does one of their own. Little game here of little mini runs on each side. This is Finley Morgan, right baseline, up to Engel. Engel high on the right, back to Finley along the near sideline. On the dribble, she'll pop a 3. No good off the back rim. Long rebound and tracked down by Duel. Yeah, they get to the loose ball, offensive rebound. It's a reload for the Spartans. This is Engel, right side dish, Finley Morgan. Clock running, exactly 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 45-35, Beaver Dam trails by 10. Laconia with the rock. Aubrey Leonard, right side, Finley Morgan into the lane, double team, kicks it out. Tierney Madigan for 3. Oh, she missed the iron. Rebound was going out of bounds and they could not save it. So it's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Tierney Madigan is human. She will miss once in a while. And so Beaver Dam will get it back. We mentioned that this gym, by the start of the next school year, we'll have new bleachers, we'll have a new floor. But with all the renovations here at this school building, this is still going to be the gym. They're not building a brand new field house. They will have an auxiliary gym that they're adding to the complex. But this is still going to be their main competition gym. And you know, they're not. They said we don't have a cavern like some of these other schools do, but they're going to keep this one. But they will have a new floor and new bleachers, so it'll look a little different. But the footprint is pretty much going to be the same. Anxious to see what it looks like when it's all done. Pass cross court off the hand of Shea Marie Ashley and out of bounds. Beaver Dam turns it over with 9:20 to go in the game, trailing by 10. Still time to sneak in an email if you would like to, sports@dailydodge.com. We've already heard from Brad Rohde. We've already heard from Dan Hallman. We'd love to hear from you. You've got to be out there. I know there's people out there watching. Can't tell me there's not. 3 ball, and that's Engel. She drains it. Ava Engel, her third 3 ball, 48-35. They are just so good from three-point land. Engel, 31% from behind the arc. 13-point lead. And that is a travel on Donaldson, who was trying to go down Park Avenue, and there was a lot of traffic. She was trying to dodge the parked cars, and it caused her to take an extra step or two. Laconia now up 13, and now 8:44 to go. You want to get a stop here. You don't want this to get any larger if you're going to make any late run at this. Like I said, Beaver Dam had the deficit down to 5 not too long ago, but Laconia is that good. They score in bunches. Leonard got fouled. TJ Julka going, what? But no, it's a foul. Donaldson picked up her second, and the second team foul of the half. These two teams will likely play again next year in Beaver Dam. Coach TJ Julka and Chris Morgan of Laconia, they've talked about it, and they said as long as it works into both their schedules, they will play a game next year in Beaver Dam. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, who's got it? That is Peyton Morgan, missed a putback. And Julka's got it, she's off to the races. Emma Julka back the other way, through a double team off the glass, no. Donaldson trying to fight for it. We've got a jump ball. The arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers with 8:08 to go in the ball game. But yeah, these two programs, what they've done over recent years is just nothing short of amazing. We're talking two of the best girls basketball programs in the state going head-to-head here tonight. Deep 3, Julka. Off the rim, it's short. And Duel the rebound and a whistle. We got a foul on Beaver Dam. We're going the other way. Abby Gut-Connect, guilty of the foul. Of course, Beaver Dam winning 3 straight state championships. 2017, 2018, 2019, and they qualified for state in 2020 before the pandemic shut that down. So Laconia is trying to do what Beaver Dam did just a couple of years ago. They're trying to win their 3rd straight state title this year. And this is a senior-laden team. They think they've got the horses to do it, and from what I'm seeing here tonight, they certainly are going to be into that conversation. There's no doubt about it. This is a really good team. But they are up in Division III this year, so that's something new. Their 2 titles were in D4, but they moved up to D3 this year. Deep 3, Finley Morgan. Well, why not? Finley Morgan knocks down that shot from the second row of the bleachers, and it's 51-35. Laconia opening up now a 16-point lead with 7:13 to go as the ball's out of bounds, and a turnover gives it back to the Spartans. Yeah, don't be surprised to see this Laconia team at the Resch Center in Green Bay next month. Beaver Dam, hey, they'd love to be in the conversation, and I think they will be in the conversation in Division II. They've got a chance to go make a very deep playoff run. So don't sleep on Beaver Dam, that's for sure. And these 2 teams have a combined 28 wins on the season entering tonight. 3-ball Peyton Morgan missed. Ashley the rebound on the weak side. 6:40 and counting left. Ashley driving, lost the handle on it, got it back, out to Gutknecht. Here comes a 3. Yes! Abby Gutknecht. That's 3 from behind the arc tonight for Abby. 51-38. She shot that one right in front of her mom, who's the photographer down there on the baseline taking pictures. Mom, I hope you got a really good shot of that one. It was right in front of you. Her mom, Lisa, down there. As the ball's knocked out, and a foul was called. Foul was on Ashley, her second, team's 4th. And the first free throw is good for Finley Morgan. (52-38). One more for Finley. It is no good. Rolls off the rim. Madigan got the offensive rebound. Out for a 3. Here it comes. No good for Finley Morgan. Ball's still not around. They're fighting for it. Who's got it? A jump ball, and Laconia is going to keep possession. Boy, they've done a great job on the glass tonight. A lot of offensive rebounds. They get those second and third looks, and that's big. That is big. One of the reasons they're up by 14. They just do so many things so well. They really do. It's hard to find a weakness on this Laconia team. It really is. There's a drive, layup, got it. Aubrey Leonard. 54-38. Timeout, Beaver Dam. TJ Julka wants a timeout, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, located in downtown Beaver Dam. This timeout is a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. I mentioned again that tomorrow night, that Beaver Dam Watertown boys basketball game will be broadcast on Daily Dodge TV with coverage at 7 o'clock, 7:15 for the tip tomorrow night. And Aiden, that's a hockey doubleheader tomorrow night, right? That's going to be on the other stream. Boys and girls, I believe. Beaver Dam boys and girls hockey tomorrow night. Wade Bates will be handling the play-by-play. Aiden, you'll be there helping him out. And what does that start? First game's at, 5 o'clock, I think? And I think coverage starting at 4. And then immediately following the first game, there's another one. Do the girls go first or do the boys go first, you know? I should have that in front of me, and I don't. I apologize. Well, there's going to be 2 hockey games tomorrow and the basketball game. As inbounding was Beaver Dam, and Donaldson grabbed it, but there was an immediate whistle. And with 5:53 to go in the ball game, it's 54-38. Ashley off the inbounds play. Stripped. Leonard with the steal. Fires it ahead. Madigan trying to track it down and lost it out of bounds as Gonzalez was getting there to handle it too. All right, the boys' game is first. That's a 5 o'clock puck drop. That's Beaver Dam and Reedsburg. Reedsburg / Wisconsin Dells. And then the girls' game is after that. Cap City and Beaver Dam at 7. Oh, and the Beaver Dam girls, if they win tomorrow night, they win the outright conference title. Shot over the rim, no good for Engel. Offensive board, put back, no, but a foul. And getting knocked to her keister and then bouncing right back up was Tierney Madigan. And she will head to the free throw line. 5:27 left to play in the ball game. And the first free throw rims out, no good for Madigan. Madigan about 72% from the free throw line on the season. Foul was on Gutknecht, her second. Second free throw, good. Madigan gets one of two. Oh, okay, I just got a text here. Here's Donaldson off the glass, missed it. Rebound tipped right to Madigan. Madigan hustling back the other way. We had a deflected ball right to Peyton Morgan. She was there to get the deflection, and she puts it up and in. Well, she was in the right spot at the right time. The ricochet came right to her. 57-38, Laconia by 19 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. And just back to the other end as they get another steal. Madigan is fouled. Okay, so I stand corrected here. I've just gotten two texts from Wade Bates and Ryan Gerber, who were quick. They're always quick to point out when I'm wrong, those two. And it's 5:30 and 7:30 for hockey tomorrow as Madigan hits the first free throw. I'm just teasing you guys, of course. The boys' game is first at 5:30, followed by the girls at 7:30. So there you go. Now we've got it correct. Second free throw, no good. Donaldson the rebound. So the Beaver Dam boys taking on Reedsburg at 5:30, and then the girls versus Cap City at 7:30. And again, the girls going for the outright conference title. They clinched a share last week on Thursday. And now a chance to get the outright title. 4.5 to play here. It's a 20-point lead, Laconia. This was a 5-point game midway through the second half. And Laconia now is up by 20, and they're going to win this one pretty much going away, it would appear. Here is Engel, right doorstep, missed the shot. Got her own rebound, just ripped it away from Dronick. They get to the loose balls. They get to loose balls. They get those rebounds. Just one of the many things that they do so well. Madigan giving it now to Engel, right side. Here's a three for Leonard. Nope. Rebound for Lucy Gonzalez with 3:52 to go. And now a timeout. As the ball went out of bounds, timeout Beaver Dam. And it's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
We have 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the contest. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. It's Laconia leading 58-38. They led by 8 at halftime. Beaver Dam got the deficit down to as few as 5 in this second half, but now Laconia on top by 20 as it's getting late. Emma Jelka giving it to Ashley. Now Dronick near the top of the key, left side. There's Emma again. Finley Morgan's guarding her. Now here's Ashley. Driving towards the lane. Nice pass to the baseline. Jelka over the rim. Missed the shot with the right hand. Offensive board. Dronick, she's fouled hard by, I think that's Engel down there that was defending her. Ava Engel picks up her second personal, fourth team foul of the half with 3:16 to go. Here's Dronick at the line. And the first one rattles home for Jolie Dronick. Dronick with 3 points tonight. One more's on the way. Yes. 58-40. Spartans lead the Golden Beavers on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Clock continues to tick. Now exactly 3 minutes left in the game. Engel in the right corner. Pass to a cutting Madigan near the right block. Sends it back out. Engel backing up a little bit. Now still on the dribble. Working the sideline. Guarded by Gutknecht. Here's Duel. Duel. Pass. Finley Morgan has it left corner. Back to the free throw line. Engel kicks it out right side for Peyton Morgan. And now Madigan. They can be patient here. They don't have to force anything. They've got an 18-point lead and only 2:27 left to play. They can just run clock. No big deal. They've got enough points to win the game. Kind of what they're doing here. Just patiently working it around the horn, side to side, whatnot. Here's a drive into the lane. Finley Morgan up, shot, and one. Count the basket for Finley Morgan. She will head to the free throw line. And now Beaver Dam's getting ready to empty the bench, and it looks like Laconia is going to start subbing here too. We've got a hockey line change made by TJ Julka. Let's see, coming in Brooklyn Carroll, 5'6" sophomore. Her sister Kennedy Carroll, 5'7" sophomore. Get some more names here in a moment as the free throw is no good. Rebound for Chloe Loth. She came in. Loth, a 5'5" junior. So we play out the string here. With a minute 55 left, there's a turnover. Back the other way comes Laconia, and now a 30-second timeout for head coach Chris Morgan as the Spartans are emptying the bench, leading 60-40 with a minute 52 left. And just a timeout here. Timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, again located in downtown Beaver Dam. Again, Beaver Dam will next be in action on Thursday night. Oh, a bunch of emails just came in here. Let's check them out here. And it says, oh, hey, Mel Gehring says, hello to you and Bruce. Hope all is well. Go Beavers. Mel, good to hear from you. Thanks for the email. This one says, hi, Mike. Great job by you and the crew on the broadcast. It's always great to sit in the recliner and enjoy some basketball. And a shout out to Coach Hallman. Go BD. That's from Ed Salatel checking in. What else do we got here? Listening right now, as always, doing a great job. Was so happy for Natea's 1,000th point on Saturday. Hope all is well. That's Bill Riley. That's Natea's AAU coach. Bill, good to hear from you, buddy. Thank you so much for checking in. Here's a three. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Addison Lukey with 90 seconds left. Again, thanks for the emails tonight, everybody. Here's a long three from the top of the key. It's no good for Kennedy Carroll. And it's going to be Laconia basketball, 60-40 with a minute 25 left. So we close this one out. We had a bunch of subs, as I mentioned, come in for Laconia. Marissa Johnson, a 5'6" junior. We've got Gabby Pino, 5'7" sophomore. Lillianne Zimmerman, shot is up and in. Who got that? Marissa Johnson got that. I had to check the number there. 62-40, Laconia, under a minute to play on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Natalie Pianchi, a 5'10" junior, is out there. Trying to get as many names in as I can here late with 38 seconds left. But Laconia with an impressive performance against a very good Beaver Dam team. There's a turnover. Boy, turnovers really have hurt Beaver Dam in this second half especially. And here come the Golden Beavers with 23 seconds left, but 22-point deficit. Carroll for three, left corner, too strong. And the rebound dug out by Kendall Plime, a 5'7" sophomore. That's just going to about do it as she's going to dribble it out, it looks like. 4 seconds left. Fans rise to their feet, and the horn will sound. Final score tonight here in Rosendale. Laconia knocking off Beaver Dam in a battle of state powers. The Spartans 62 and the Golden Beavers 40. With the win, Laconia now 15-2 on the year. Their only losses this year have been to Homestead and Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Beaver Dam still a very respectable 14-5 after this game here tonight. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to step aside. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have some final scoring numbers on our post-game show. We'll see if we can get TJ Julka up here for some comments, the head coach of the Golden Beavers. That's straight ahead on our post-game show. We're back in 4 minutes. Back in 4 minutes, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Shop the pig! Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospiggliwiggly.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
Welcome back inside Laconia High School. Mike Tronson with you on the postgame show, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Laconia winning tonight as the Spartans knock off the Golden Beavers by the count of 62-40. We're waiting for Beaver Dam head coach TJ Julka to join us up here in the balcony, but while we await his arrival, let's run down the final scoring from this one. I'll start with Laconia. The Spartans go to 15-2 on the year. They were led by Finley Morgan. She had 18 points, a huge second half. 13 of her 18 came in the second half tonight. 15 points for Tierney Madigan, 11 in the first half, 4 more in the second. 11 points for Ava Engel. She had 3 triples and 11 points total, and it was Aubrey Leonard with 11. So again, 4 players, I mentioned it at the pregame, Laconia with 4 players averaging double figures, 4 players in double figures tonight. It was Peyton Morgan with 5, and rounding out scoring, Marissa Johnson with 2. We'll get to the Beaver Dam scoring here in just a minute, but I'm going to hand the headset over to TJ Julka. We're going to get him situated here. I have a seat, Coach. Yeah, we'll adjust the camera. Can you hear me okay in there?
I can, Mike.
Okay.
Sorry it took me so long to get up there.
That's okay. We had plenty to talk about here.
Well, that's good.
Boy, a tough way to see this one end here. You were only down 8 at the break.
Yep.
Got it to within 5 early in the second half. But then, they just, some turnovers really hurt you down the stretch. They were forcing turnovers, really clamped down on the defense. Of course, they're hitting shots all night long. So, talk about your overall assessment of this one and what you saw, because for the most part, for most of the game, you were right there.
Yeah, I think our effort and our fight were not indicative of the final score. We fought hard the entire game. They're a lot to handle. They have so many weapons. So that, that's a tough deal. But again, I really liked our fight. I liked that, in the first half, we didn't get down the huge numbers like we had, at times in other games this year. Even though in some of those games we come back, but this was a team that we knew if we got down early, it was really going to be bad. So where we were at half was good. But again, there's a difference in depth. Of course, they're a senior heavy team.
Yeah.
They've been here before. They know these big games. So again, hats off to them. They're really good. Like I said before the game, they're really good. That's my scout. Keep it simple. But no, definitely liked what we did today. We got some things that we can look at in film that we can clean up for other teams that actually, don't execute as well as they do.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You said before the game to me, says they execute and they do so many things so well. It seemed like every time tonight that you guys would make a little run, they would then just punch back and then just go on a little run of their own. And this just happened all night long. Every time you'd pull within, single digits, 5, 6, 7, then they do their thing. But yeah, the execution, you're right, it's unbelievable. There's a reason why they're picked to possibly three-peat here.
Right. Again, that Division III is really strong. We saw 2 out of the top 3 teams played them. Oostburg and them, and that's going to be quite a battle. And then also, Kettle Moraine Lutheran's really good in that division.
That's one of their losses, actually, this year.
And I watched that film. Kettle Moraine's really good. They execute really well, too. So, again, that's a tough division. It's going to be tough luck for somebody. But again, in this game, this was a tough game. This was really good for us to get a really hard one. I'm not upset. I'm not sad. This is about learning and about our team being battle tested. And again, this is a tough schedule this season, and we're so far affording ourselves fairly well.
I was Bruce Kaufman, my rules expert. My brother-in-law was here tonight, and he made a comment right before he left before the postgame. He said Emma is going to be tired tomorrow because boy did she grind defensively tonight. Against
Madigan. Matt, that was a focus. For us was we knew Madigan was a really good player, and that she would give us a lot of problems. Her size to speed ratio is something special. Emma did a good job on her. There was a couple things that I wanted her to do a little differently in the first half, and she got back cut a few times.
Yeah.
But again, it's a testament to what Madigan's really disciplined, and she sees her key and she gets to the basket. But again, I really liked what Emma did when she covered her Didn't really let her get to the basket off the dribble. Those were really good things. They didn't really try to post much, which I thought they might on the size, but that didn't happen. So I'm happy with all that.
Maybe it's a little too early to ask this, but you kept talking about how you can learn from a game like this. What are the things that you hope to take from a game like this? Or maybe you haven't watched the film yet, obviously, when you go back, but what are some things that you want to take from this, do you think?
Well, they run similar defense that we like to run. So the way they're running their 1-3-1, we can mimic some of that stuff and do some of the things they do. That's one of our best offenses or defenses, of course. But again, even some of the things we did against it, there were some things that I really liked early in the game. In the second half, when they ran it, we didn't run it quite as well. So that might have been a fatigue thing too. Our frontline players played a lot again. So that's you can't discount that when lack of execution happens. Sometimes it's fatigue, and you just miss you make a pass because you're just exhausted, and that does happen too. And especially again, the other piece for us obviously is fourth game, 7 days. They felt good. Everyone says they feel good going in, but that's a lot of games in a short time. So this is a much nicer week. We practice 2 days, play a game, and then we get off for a good 4 day stretch where no games. So that'll help get us ready for next week, which is going to be a big deal. It's big, all conference tests now for the next several.
Well, yeah, and you just answered my next question, and it's got to be nice to have the next 2 days to get ready for Milton, and then a few more days after that. Probably need it right about this time, don't you?
For sure. Again, obviously we'll get to work on Milton tomorrow at practice. Tomorrow will be more walkthrough and shooting stuff, and let the legs kind of get back. Wednesday we'll practice a little harder, amp up a little bit, and then Milton's a really fast team. They play quick, so that's a team that's going to test us physically as well.
And a reminder for folks that I'm sure most everybody's aware, but that game's actually in Milton. Yes. Because you flip-flopped home dates with them back in December.
Due to a backboard being broken at their
malfunction.
Place. Yes, malfunction's good. So something at their place, not ours, but we were able to accommodate them to switch it up. So
you played that game at the middle school.
We did.
Yeah.
Interesting too, because that's a college court, so that was a little bit different game for us going into Christmas, but we liked it. It was kind of actually opportune because we played on a college courts at Christmas break, so it actually kind of got us used to it. So we played 3 straight games. Yeah, it did for sure.
All right, well, we're going to be there on Thursday night. Good. Looking forward to that. Thanks for coming up, TJ. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
appreciate
Mike.
Your insight, and we'll see you Thursday.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Go Beavers.
TJ Julka, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining me on the post-game show here. And again, Laconia a winner tonight by the score of 62-40. I mentioned the Laconia scoring right before our interview with TJ. The Beaver Dam scoring tonight, they were led by Natea Donaldson. She had 12 points. 10 in the first half, and then she was held to only 2 after halftime. So 12 points for Natea Donaldson. Also in double figures, Abby Gutknecht. Have a game, Abby. 11 points, including 3 3-point baskets. It was Lucy Gonzalez with 6. 5 points for Emma Julka. 4 in the game for Jolie Dronick off the bench. And rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam was Shea Marie Ashley with 2. So Laconia now 15-2 overall on the season. Their next game is Thursday at Lomira. And then a home game on Saturday against Edgewood. Oh, that'll be a good game on Saturday at 6 p.m. here in Rosendale. Beaver Dam, meanwhile, we mentioned their next game is Thursday at Milton. And Aiden and I will be there on Thursday night for the broadcast on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. With our coverage beginning at 7 o'clock, 7:15 for the tip. Reminder again that tomorrow night we've got a hockey doubleheader on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. The Beaver Dam boys hockey team, they dropped the puck at 5:30 against Reedsburg, and then at 7:30 the Beaver Dam girls hockey team will battle Cap City. A win by the Beaver Dam girls tomorrow night, and they clinch the outright conference title. Coverage beginning at around 5:15 tomorrow, and we'll have both of those hockey games for you. And then also tomorrow night, I'll be down in Watertown as the Beaver Dam boys basketball team will play the Goslings, and that game is on Daily Dodge TV. Coverage at 7 o'clock with tip time at 7:15. So that is how it shakes down here over the next few nights with some of our broadcasts that we will have for you. Well, on the third Thursday of the month, tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano and guests at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV. The Beaver Dam Unified School District guiding students, empowering futures, leading the way in student growth and achievement. 62-40. Your final tonight, Laconia defeats Beaver Dam. That's going to wrap it up for us, and we want to thank all of our partners that made this possible. Our presenting sponsors are the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Special shout out to Aiden Voigt for the great job on the Daily Dodge TV video stream tonight. He's the producer, videographer, engineer, the jack of all trades. Speaking of Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios. Jack, thanks for taking care of the radio simulcast. You did a fantastic job as always. And, of course, shout out to Bruce Kaufman, my rules expert. For Jack, Bruce, Aiden, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from Laconia. Have a pleasant evening. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Sports presentation. Good night.